Hello, and here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Pallegney, France. Here, looks like I'm causing a bit of a traffic jam here at the moment. I suppose I'll step out of the way here. Hey, whoa, whoa! Don't be running over a dog now. Hey, whoa, whoa! That's just not a good place to lay there. Oh boy, that just did not look right at the time. Okay. Anyway, since last episode of one, we are now into the month of April here, 8/10 in the month of April here. Just getting started here. As you folks can probably guess, as we do most months, we need to go check our animals here. So first things first, we'll just start and see how our animals are doing here. Oh, they are out of food. That's, wow, that is certainly not good. Health, yeah, 50%. They do have water yet. No food. Wow, I was not expecting to see that one, everyone. That I was not expecting to see. Okay, well, I guess that means we are going over to the... So far, I have not had to feed the sheep at all, I don't think. So, the sheep are, self-sustaining. So, I don't know what... well, they're probably getting older, maybe. I'll have to assume that's probably what happened. Yeah, we'll just go... we'll get 8 of these here. I didn't check, but I'm just going to assume our fields are not ready to be mowed here yet. Yeah, it would be an affirmative no, as I kind of suspected. Unless we want to get, 86 or something, but... Okay. Wow. That field is completely mowed down. Okay, interesting. Not sure what's up with that one. Like I said, maybe just our sheep are getting older and that pasture's no longer big enough for all those sheep. I don't know. Kind of strange. We'll go grab those bales. We'll bring them some hay in a minute. Now, unfortunately, I think when it comes to the sheep, Evan, if we go back to this screen here, yeah, they'll take... Actually, they just take grass. Well, we can't give them grass because we don't have any grass bales. The only thing we can give them, I'm pretty sure they take hay if I remember correctly. Don't think it really matters for them hay or grass, but obviously grass. Well, we can't buy grass, so at least I don't think we can anyway. I didn't see any grass as an option. Hay, straw, and silage there, of course. We are joined by the boss baby here again today, by the way, in case you can't tell. It's actually being a little bit quiet here at the moment, so maybe you won't be able to tell, but probably at some point she'll have to make her presence known, you know. She'll have to voice some disagreement with the, something probably undoubtedly, right? We'll go to the shop here, grab our bales, and we'll run down to the sheep pasture. Once we're done with that, by the way, we've got some planting that needs to be done here this episode as well. In between episodes, I did finish plowing up our corn field. Also put lime on it as well, so it is ready to be planted. Speaking of being ready to be planted here, we did finish planting the sunflower field here as well. Yeah, sunflowers? Had to think there a minute. Wait a minute, what did I plant? Yeah, sunflower field. We probably need to weed that, I would assume. But there we go. Turn that on. Nope, I know. Why no turn on? Okay, this is not turning on. Well then, why you no work? Do I have to turn the auto load on, maybe? Yeah, I'm not sure which auto load is which, I mean, so it's I don't want the pallet auto load. I want the normal bale auto load that comes with this trailer here. Okay, let's go add auto load back on. Reminder again, I'm in last episode there we reconfigured this trailer here, customize this. So auto load, yes. We'll see if that does what we need it to do here. Customize. Okay. Yeah, we added the sides here, and then I think I must have turned the auto load off. But yeah, again, I wasn't sure which auto load was which there. So well, let's see if this does the trick, because obviously we need to be able to pick these bales up. There we go. That was the problem. Okay, to the sheep we go here. Hopefully 8 bales should be enough, I would think. I mean, they don't typically take that much, so... I'm actually surprised to see they're actually out of hay here. That I just was not expecting that one. That means we'll probably have to keep an eye on the goats here as well. Hopefully the goats are out as well. Goats and sheep, I really typically, other than bringing them water, don't have to do anything with them, so... I'm going to have to assume it's probably the goats are getting older. Plus, we do have 22 lambs in there as well. If that has something to do with it, maybe. Takes a minute to get to the sheep here. While we're on our way to the sheep, by the way, if you haven't clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. As always, if you like the video, well, don't forget to click that thumbs up icon there as well. And if you'd like to join us on our multiplayer servers, multiplayer server information again down below. Again, anyone's welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. Ooh, look out. Almost to the sheep here. And then we'll have to probably head back up this way here with some water as well. The water, we might be able to go another day with water yet, maybe. I think they were a little over halfway here last time, so. Also, should mention, for those of you who have not seen it here, new patch is out for Farming Simulator, patch 1.7 here. Changes and looks like fixes a whole bunch of things. Some of the stuff we've been complaining about here as well, by the way, has been fixed. And or maybe they've changed the functionalities, so some of the things we were doing, maybe we can't do anymore. So just maybe mention that. We'll get to a point here. We'll maybe see if we can read through the patch notes. That gate is like closed. Okay. See, boss, she's got something to say, everyone. Let's see once here. Oh, I was gonna say, where do we bring this? Hey. I presume this is where we need to bring the hay, and unfortunately, we probably need to, like, load it in there as well with this thing. Let's see once here. No idea how much they're going to take here. I guess we'll find out. Bales keep disappearing. And yes, for those who wonder, I do know this thing opens up here. If I set it, like, close to it, does that work? Either it doesn't work, or they're full. No, they're not full. It just doesn't work. You gotta have, like, actually in there. Or does it work if you set it there? Apparently not. Nope. You gotta, like, actually have it up in there. Okay. Well, this would not be a particularly fun job there if you ask me, with a loader trying to get that lined up just like that. Wow. Yeah, should be good. They have plenty of food here now. Yep. Again, I don't know why the meadow's at 0%. I mean, I find that kind of interesting. Have not had that problem here at all yet with the sheep. So, and while we're over here, probably should move some of that wool out of the way. Want to make sure we keep that production going. And speaking of which, we should probably sell some of that here at some point here as well. Maybe when we get done planting, we can look at selling all our wool that we have sitting here. And one more pallet. I've learned, everyone, can't pick up the pallet behind the partial pallet. You've got to go around and get it, because even though it's a partial pallet, everyone, it's got the collision, or the whatever you want to call it, of the full pallet. Also, why is that gate closed? That gate doesn't all, like, automatically close now, does it? That'd be kind of annoying. Suppose I should probably close it behind us, right? Actually, we'll probably we'll be back here with the water tanker here probably, so we'll leave it open. I don't know if I'll take care of that here on screen or not. I might just give them water here off camera. Okay, well, the sheep all set, other than maybe some water. Probably should get them some water. Let's see. Cow barn. Ooh, we'll have to go check the cow barn here. Looks like we're looking pretty good. 100% on the productivity. That's always a good sign. As always, though, we do need to go check the actual feed level in the robotic part. It unfortunately does not show us that, so. Okay, back to the farmyard, and I'll tell you what, I'll meet you folks back there. Okay, instead of the farmyard oven, I decided to leave this here at the shop in case we need to buy any more bales here. I don't know if any of the barns will need them or not. We should have silage, or at least be real close to it anyway. I'm not sure. It might not be done fermenting yet. That might be the only thing here. But if we don't, we'll be real close to having silage. See if I can get into something here. There we go. Get back to the farmyard here. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of either silage or what will be silage bales. Yep. Nope. I guess they're probably not quite silage yet because it says there's still grass bales in there. So at some point though, they will become silage. Not sure how much longer they have to go yet, but anyway. Okay, so cow barn. Yeah, like I said, other than probably checking the actual robotic part there, we're good. Sheep pasture, which is actually the goats. Ooh, they definitely need water. Food though, they're good on food. Okay, let's go get them some water here. Okay, we're gonna need a tractor here. Just grab the little cloths here. I guess that should be good for that. Although, I say little cloths. Where's the big cloths? Because we got to haul over to the actual sheep pasture with a sheep in it. Yeah, not the sheep pasture with the goats in it. Bigger tractor kind of comes in handy for that because, yeah, that trailer is surprisingly really hard to pull for some reason. Mind you, I get it. It's probably a little on the heavy side, you know, with, was it 8,000 liters of water or something like that? But still. That 150 horsepower tractor definitely struggles to pull it. Or as, not exactly sure. I think it's 150. Have to go check what that Class Arion is again. Okay, we'll drop that off there. Like I said, got the cornfield all lined, so it is ready for that. And let's head over to our goat pasture here a minute. That wasn't there before. What the heck? Houston. How the heck do I get... What in the world? Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can go through here. Yeah. I think I mentioned here a few moments ago. Game updated here, patch 1.7. So I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but that's cool. Not really. Okay, car. One of these days I'm going to have to just turn traffic off. Mind you, that was technically my fault, but still. And we'll probably move the goat milk while we're at it here as well. Okay. Filling and unloading. Let's see if I get out. Does that hopefully continue doing that? And like I said, we'll move the goat milk out of the way here. Definitely need to get the goat milk brought in here. We got looks like quite a bit of it sitting here. What if you get partials of these? Are these all 1,000? Looks like they... Oh, wait. Did I see a partial? Yes, there is a partial there. Okay, so you can get partials. I should probably watch that when I'm moving these, everyone. You could potentially get a partial there, and I don't know that you could really tell. And I'm not... Actually, I don't see any other partials, which is kind of weird. Obviously, it looks exactly the same as all the rest, though. Strange I don't see any other partials. I mean, all the stuff I'm moving here, I think I would end up maybe seeing a partial, but... that one's obviously a partial. If I were to move that one, we won't do that here, but... Okay, full on water. Yes, they are. Perfect. And, yeah, they're good on food. Like I said, I'll leave this here for now, and maybe off camera here. Oh, hello. Next out there, we'll look at getting the sheep some water here as well. Speaking of which, by the way, looks like we definitely need to remove some weeds on this field. Oh, my goodness. What? Oh, why is that disconnected? Okay. Boy, all kinds of strange stuff here with the updates, Evan. Like, I don't know why that was disconnected, but it was, so... Trying to get this back around here. We'll just park this off to the side. Oh, not down the hill, though. There we go. Put on the parking brakes. Okay, let's go remove some weeds from this field here. This is where we find out if maybe our no-tilling might cause us some problems here, everyone. Let's see. The weeder is not there. Okay, where did I leave the weeder? That's an excellent question. Where is the weeder at? Not back here either. Okay. It's over by the, oh, actually, I see it. I see it. It is over here by the cow barn. Okay, we might need a wait on this one. Yeah, that is definitely definitely not gonna work. You know what? I know I had a wait somewhere. Is it still on? Might still be on the big cloth yet. Yep. The weight that's on here, I'm supposed to be on the little cloth, but it is on that one. Okay. Yeah. Might have to go water the cows or water the sheep. Okay. We'll do that later then. We'll take care of that later. Moving on here. Manure. No manure heap nearby. That's fine. We don't really need any manure. Milk. Yep. Looks like we're looking pretty good. Productivity 100% again. I like seeing that one. Our 23 calves are getting bigger. Our water buffalo. They could probably use a little bit of hay. But we don't have any of our own hay at the moment. So, yeah, we might have to just buy some. As I mentioned here a few episodes back, technically it's cheaper for us to buy it than it is for us to make it, everyone. So, pigs looking good. Cows here. Angus looks like they are looking good. Not seeing anything wrong there. Chicken pasture, yep, chickens are looking good. And horses, looks like the horses are looking good as well. Okay, so ideally we need a few more bales here for the water buffalo. Let's just, I'll get 2 sets of them. That should be enough. Let's see, now we need our bale trailer here again. I sure hope all these animals are paying for themselves, because this is costing a lot of money, and I do mean a lot of money. There we go. Okay, well, we get this taken care of, and then we'll have to run our tractor up to the sheep, give the sheep some water, and then we can take that tractor, put it on the weeder, and or at least maybe take the weight off it and put the weight on the other tractor. Maybe that'll help. I don't know if that little weight will be enough to counterbalance that or not. Or maybe it's just time to, as I mentioned in the last couple episodes, just buy another bigger tractor. I know I've mentioned this a couple times now. It's like, yeah, maybe we need a bigger tractor. It'd be kind of nice. Why just do that? I think we got enough in our finances. We can probably handle buying another tractor here. We should be almost done paying off the next ad equipment, I think, if I'm not mistaken. That, oh, I can't go through here again. That's right. I got to figure out what happened there, everyone. And it won't let me remove it either, so. Great job with the update there. Speaking of the update, by the way, everyone, wanted to read through the change log here. So starting off with the first one here. Various technical changes to improve performance. Various stability improvements to prevent crashes. Hey, that's always good, right? Various text translation adjustments. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Various visual adjustments on several models. Improved multiplayer sync speed. It's actually interesting because I can't really complain about the sync speed too much. The sync is actually pretty quick compared to what it used to be, right? I mean, for those of you who remember playing multiplayer, wait, I need to go to the buffalo, don't I? Not the Angus. We need to go to the water buffalo. For those who remember playing a multiplayer back in the day, when sync times were horrendous. Farming Simulator 17 and 19, yeah, 5-minute sync times were the norm. Now, I mean, usually a second or two at the most, it seems like. So the fact that they improved it more yet, I mean, hey, nothing wrong with that, I guess. Yeah, see, someone's got something to say here. Okay. Let's see, where's our water buffalo? Yep, we're all full up on the water buffalo. Perfect, and they've got some extra spare bales to go around there as well. Okay, hop over to this tractor, which I was good and shut the engine off on, apparently. Let's see. Next one, improved multiplayer performance. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. Don't have any complaints on that one myself, but I guess they improved it. Nope, that's bull. That's what you get for trying to give the baby a toy while you're driving at the same time. Let's see. Next on the list here, improved color of cut grass foliage. Delivering goods from multiple harvest contracts with the same station and crop. Will now prioritize the contract with a higher overall progress. I'm not sure what it did before, but apparently now, so... And we've actually had this problem before. I mean, like, if you take multiple contracts, both deliver to the same place, the same crop, things can get a little messy with that sometimes, right? So... next one here, disable the removal of fences, which are part of the animal pasture due to issues calculating the animal pen size. And this is actually something I've probably actually done, Evan. So for those who remember back when I removed the pen that used to be over here on 86. Oh, that pulled us out of the collision on. Okay, good. The game just let me like sell it. Like, I was able to sell the pasture right out from underneath it there. So sounds like that probably stops that from happening, which is probably a good thing. Change the behavior of recharge electric vehicles. Never actually tried one of the electric vehicles here in the game, so I'm not sure how that works, but whatever. Fixed dual wheel connectors on several models. Fixed grass having full yield despite not being fully grown. Hey, that's one I think we're going to run into here, everyone. This is something I kept talking about here the last few episodes, and I did not realize it, but apparently up until now, it didn't matter when you mowed the grass, you got full yield. But now it will. Which begs the question to me, how do you know when your grass is fully grown? So apparently before, you got full yield. So we could have mowed it right away. Now we can't. Fixed missing corn harvest animation on consoles. That's interesting. Fixed rare cases where cutting trees would create an invisible piece that could freeze the game near the player. That's never good. Oh, let's see what's here. Was this the one who had to be on the other side for? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I think we did, didn't we? Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll probably just leave the... Well, actually, you know what? I might take this trailer back down by the goats, because the goats typically need more water than what the sheep do. I guess I could potentially leave it up here for now, but... Still filling yet. Go check here. Back to the sheep. Yeah, okay. Now they're full. Perfect. I'm debating. Should I leave this here? Might just leave it here for now. And then once the goats are looking a little bit lower, we'll have to bring it back to the goats there. And one thing I did notice, Evan, it does seem like that the game will actually pull water out of that trailer there for the animals. So I've left the trailer full there, obviously. The game will actually pull from that. Which means I just need to buy like another trailer and a couple cheap tractors to hook up to it, and filling the animals will be a lot easier, right? Actually not a half bad idea. Buy one more of those of it. I can leave one down by the goats, one up here, and then whenever we need to fill them, just go to them and fill, and done. Kind of like that idea. Then we don't have to sit here hauling that trailer back and forth. You folks think what I'm thinking? Stopping. We're going to the shop. I think it was miscellaneous. No. Where's the water tankers here again? Where, oh where? Barrels. Under barrels. Yeah, I don't know if I want to spend $90,000. We'll just get the $25,000 one again. And everyone knows chrome trailers hold more, so we'll leave it the chrome color. Now, I don't have the cheap tractors on it yet. We'll see if that might come here at some point. But for now, we just got the trailers. Let's see what's here. Kind of hard to read and drive at the same time. What do we got next? Fixed lime on mulching, or spreading lime on mulching not working. I think I've experienced that issue myself. I was kind of like, why is this not working right? That apparently was actually an issue and a bug. So good to know. Another one we've ran into here. Not so much on this map, but the previous map where we used the train a little bit more. Hutan Pantai. Fix the train not stopping at the train stations and being too far away. That's obviously an issue. Yeah, we ran into that a lot here on the last map. Like I said, I haven't had that issue here because we don't do anything with the train. But actually, is there a train? Yeah, there's a train on this map. It's up on the tracks there. It's like, wait a minute, is there a train? Yes, there is a train on this map. Fixed vehicle maintenance costs not being deducted. I'm okay with this. That means the amount of money we're making is going to go down, I would assume, everyone. So apparently it wasn't taking the money out for the vehicle maintenance. So I've never paid attention to that and didn't never notice that. Or maybe that was more of a rare occurrence or what, but... Okay, like I said, we're just going to bring this to the goat pasture here. And we'll leave that over there. And then we got to take this tractor. Or maybe we should still buy it. We might end up buying another tractor yet, too. Let's see. I think we need to pull in from the other side here. Look out, goat. Coming through. Speaking of goats, where are all the goats? I guess there's a couple of them over here. Yeah, because it's full. It's not going to let me know if I'm in the right spot here or not. Okay, let's go grab our weeder here. And then we're going to head down to our sunflower field and start weeding that. And then looks like we'll have to come back here next episode of it and start planting corn. So next episode is going to be corn planting time. Got to sneak through here because apparently that wall I removed over here is back up for some reason. I don't know what's up with that, but... strange. Wow, I didn't think I was that far off. There we go. Apparently I was. Yeah, you know what? I guess best off going back this way, aren't I? I don't know if I can even get back that way with this actually attached. I don't know if this would fit through the barn or not. Okay, well, let's get this going here. And then real quick here, we'll read through the rest of the patch notes here a minute. And then it'll be time to wrap it up here at this episode. So let's see, where did we leave off at here? Fixed air when using the slope terrain tool. Now, I wonder if I'll actually be able to manipulate the ground better now. Curious on that one. Fixed area beneath the fences not being unblocked for placement after fence deletion. I wonder if that's what happened to us when we deleted the pasture and still couldn't put the cow barn there. Probably won't work anymore because it's an update. But anyway. Fixed cotton harvest being unable to unload unfinished bales for mission completion. Fixed driving issues with manual transmission with clutch. Fixed feeding robots not showing up in the UI by producing more than is needed. That's another issue we've obviously mentioned quite a bit here. Again, whenever we go to the cows, nothing's ever there, right? So apparently, it sounds like per the patch notes. Oh, actually, look at that. Hey, look. There's mixed rations there now, one. There's mixed rations there. So, yeah. Fixed fence gate not loading correctly from save games. I wonder if that's all the gate. Well, not all the gates were closed, though. Just the sheep one was. Weird. Whatever. Fixed grape juice production economy. Probably weren't making money before or something. Or maybe they were making way too much. Seems like that's the way it goes with Giants. Either they have the economy set so you don't make any money, which I guess that's real farming, right? Or they have it made set so you just make all kinds of money. Fixed hand tools in multiplayer showing outdated or no information. Fixed issues with the player character placement when controlling high pressure washer. Fixed John Deere 6R wheel width options. Fixed Kuhn SW414 wrapper throwing away bales. Oh, that's an interesting one. Fixed manual saving on multiplayer causing lag for all players. Fixed mission yield being affected by rain while harvesting with a player-owned harvester. Fixed mission yield. Oh, okay. Fixed partial working with setting desync for spreaders and sprayers in multiplayer games. What about single player? Fixed player being able to untransfer all of the farm's money to multiplayer. Fixed player character getting stuck on platforms when exiting trains or vehicles next to them. Fixed shifting into 8th gear in multiplayer. Why 8th gear? Anyway, that's a weird issue. Fixed silage additive used with the Go Wild Vario Master 140. Fixed snow not being removed properly when disabled. Fixed water foam glowing at night. Huh, interesting. Navigation markers now display distance based on user setting instead of always using meters. Removed misplaced fence below field 43 on Hutan, preventing the creation of rice fields. And then, let's see if I can get the rest of it here. There's a couple other things here. Added the ability to adjust dead zones in the running save game for PC. That's kind of nice. Added download file size information. Added exclamation mark from the main menu if the mod has an update. Added option to turn on and off cruise control on GPS line end. I like that option. I haven't looked at it yet, but that sounds promising. That is something we mentioned here with the current GPS or steering assist. It doesn't have any of the end of the line controls, which looks like now it does. So anyway, I think with that one, that's pretty much most of the change log there. So with that one, thanks for watching. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And until next time.